you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride, your way.
Ladies and gentlemen, queens and kings of purpose, welcome to the Taraba Human Rights International Film Festival 2025, where nearly 100 powerful minds, dreamers, doers, and defenders of humanity will be gathered at Taraba 2025. And I say to them, welcome to the spark before the wildfire and to the heartbeat of a legacy. Prince Homsuk Alex Jibrin is my name. I am the greatest grandson to the 23rd Longwo, third son to the Kanai of the Ko chiefdom, and a true prince to the house of Mamen. At Tarif, we will not only be telling stories, but we will be reviving the very soul of the people through film. In September 2025, Taraba will rise again as we invite you to experience, explore, and invest in the greatest epic film ever in the Kumbo Legacy Workshop. And this is where ancient tradition will meet with modern transformation. Because at Tarif, we shall be celebrating the strength, wisdom, and heritage of the greatest empire that has ever existed in West African history. And tomorrow, we shall immortalize it in art, film, and in fire. So storytellers, stand tall. The legacy is calling. Will you answer? Welcome to Tarif 2025. Let the revolution begin.
Good evening and welcome to News at 9 p.m. on Som TV, the pulse of the nation. We are beaming our signal from the nature's gift to the nation. Connect with us. Follow us on Facebook at Som TV and stream us live on YouTube at Som TV Live. Here are the leading stories shaping the headlines today. Akrazal launches two-day workshop on grievance redress and gender-based violence in Taraba. Adamawa police arrest man over child killing in Tingo. Tinubu other security reinforcement. Drones for Castina amid bandit attack. International news. Israeli finance minister pushes West Bank annexation plans on business. Dangote refinery ships first petrol cargo to U.S. market as Nigerian restaurant Mongol Bazu takes Shakara brand global with UK expansion. Entertainment news. TikTok star Pella celebrates new home in Lagos. Sport news. Lagos to host African First Electric Boat Racing Championship under Sanwo-Olu's Teams Plus agenda. I am Bridget James and now the news in full. The Taraba State Agroclimatic Resilience in Semi-Arid Landscape launched a two-day capacity building workshop on grievance redress mechanism and gender-based violence. Stakeholders from all 16 local government areas participated, learning skills to resolve conflict, promote peace, and strengthen project accountability. Facilitators guided practical section on grievance management, GBV prevention, and community engagement. State Project Coordinator, Mr. Clement Yakubu Giwa, stressed the importance of addressing GRM for successful implementations of the Resettlement Action Plan. GRM consultant Dr. Mary Bishop emphasized timely feedback and transparency. Participants expressed satisfaction, noting the tools and skill acquired will improve local governance. Some TV correspondents completes the report.
The workshop brought together stakeholders from all 60 local government areas of the state and was held at the Star Exclusive Hall in Jalingo. The focus of the training was to equip participants with the knowledge and skills to effectively resolve conflict and manage grievances and promote peace within their communities. The training also highlighted the critical role of community committees in ensuring accountability and effective implementation of the ACRISA project across Taraba State. Mr. Clement Yakubu Giwa, State Project Coordinator, in his speech said, addressing grievance readiness mechanism issue effectively in central to the success of ACRISA. He urged all participants to actively engage and give their maximum cooperation. He also explained that at the end of the training, participants will receive tools that will assist in data collection and transmissions, enabling projects to attract progress and ensure accountability.
This training is very, very important and it's long overdue because this training will serve as a panacea to the full implementation of our RAP activities. You know, RAP is Resettlement Action Plan. Without the RAP, we cannot really implement our constructions effectively. So the consultant that is going to take the lead in this training is with you here, and he happens to be the personality that designed the tools which we are going to be learning. I also want to urge you at this moment to listen attentively to him. If there are questions, you come up with the questions so that you will know what we're giving you here. Because this capacity building is very important.
Practical sections were the key feature of the workshop. Facilitators guided participants through grievance management techniques, methods to prevent gender-based violence, and other mechanisms that support peace building in local communities. Dr. Mary Bishop, GRM consultant, explained that it is essential for officials and committee members be well equipped to handle grievance within their communities. She also highlighted the relevance of timely feedback as crucial because unresolved complaints, particularly on GBV, often persist due to poor communication. She advocated for proactive and transparent handling of grievances to build trust and encourages community participation, showcasing ACRISA as a model of accountability and success.
I'm a gender GRM consultant, and I was brought in as a resource person, particularly to train the GRM officers, the committee members, all GRM actors, that's grievance redress mechanism actors that are working for ACRISA. This is very important because in communities, wherever you have development projects, there's always room for people to have one grievance or the other. So it's important that these GRM actors are well trained, so they are armed with the skills and the capabilities to handle and resolve these issues.
Participants expressed satisfaction with the knowledge, noting that the training provided them with practical knowledge to handle grievances effectively. They also emphasized that the skills and technological tools provided will help strengthen peace-building initiatives and enhance accountability across their local government areas. Participants mentioned how the training has been very insightful. They said tools and methods they have learned will help them resolve grievances more effectively and promote peace within our communities.
I've learned a lot, especially in the field of a particular project that brought us here, which is border research. How to handle the crisis in Togo, how to settle the crisis in ACRISA. And it's not only for the benefit of ACRISA, but that will help in the community as a whole. And that is why we're here.
The ACRISA workshop marks a significant step toward ensuring that Communities across Taraba State are better equipped to handle grievances and address gender-based violence, contributing sustainable development and improved project accountability. Lilian Yakubu reporting for Some TV.
Cocoa farmers in Taraba State were urged to expand production by planting improved hybrid varieties. The representative of Deputy Governor, Dr. Emmanuel Lawson, made the call during the flagging off ceremony for the distribution of 300,000 cocoa seedlings in Daforo, Kurmi local government area. Farmers were encouraged to leverage the improved varieties to boost yield, income, and agricultural sustainability. The initiative is part of the state's strategy to enhance food security, support rural livelihoods, and increase economic opportunities. Stakeholders expressed optimism that technology-driven agricultural intervention will strengthen resilience and promote long-term development in Taraba's cocoa sector. Some TV correspondent completes the report. Cocoa farmers in Taraba State have been urged to expand their farming by planting improved variety crops for good yield. Representative of the Governor, Dr. Emmanuel Lawson, stated this while speaking at the distribution of 300,000 cocoa seedlings in Ndaforo, Kurmi local government. Cocoa is not just a crop. It is a lifeline for thousands of families and a significant contributor to the economy and a potential driver of sustainable development if properly harnessed. This gathering is for the flagging off of the distributions of 100,000 cocoa seedlings for cocoa farmers in Taraba State under the leadership of the Deputy Chief of Staff to Governor Agbokefas, who is Dr. Emmanuel Lawson. Speaking before the flagging off ceremony, Deputy Chief of Staff to the Governor, Dr. Emmanuel Lawson, revealed that the occasion was not about physical distribution of seedlings. It is a symbol of renewed hope, revitalization policy, direction and reaffirmation of government's dedication to supporting cocoa farmers in the state. He added that by investing in the cocoa value chain from production to processing and export, as well as creating jobs, increasing revenue, and securing place in the global cocoa market. The program under the initiative of Governor Agbokefas Agricultural Revolution Initiative for Taraba State, Phase 1 hybrid cocoa seedlings distribution is aimed at expanding cocoa farming in the state.
The Taraba State government, under the leadership of Governor Agbokefas, has decided that our people must benefit from the resources God has endowed us with. The Executive Governor of Taraba State, Governor Agbokefas, and His Excellency, the Deputy Governor, I now flag off the distribution of these seedlings to the glory of God.
A cocoa merchant from Ondo State, Akinyeleru Ogunyeye Adebayo, provided the cocoa seedlings for the benefit of cocoa farmers in Taraba State to expand their farming activities for income generations, as Kurmi cocoa has been rated as the best in the country.
This one is for just 18 months. It will start producing in 18 months. So, and by next year, we will prepare about 1 million.
Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, Sarah Danjuma Ali, expressed delight on the efforts of the donor of the seedlings, which, according to her, aligned with the policies of Governor Agbokefas in improving cocoa farming in Taraba State.
It is also aimed at providing high-quality yielding varieties of cocoa seedlings, complying with the quality and quantity of cocoa beans for export, as well as giving the product an aid to penetrate international markets.
Chairman Kurmi local government, Moses Maihankali, commended Governor Agbokefas for appointing sons and daughters of the area in various positions and saluted the governor for improving security, adding that for now Taraba is peaceful.
This is a great step towards alleviating and also lifting the economic status of our farmers.
goodwill messages from the stakeholders and other invited guests. Some of the cocoa farmers interviewed highlighted some of the predicaments they face and called for government assistance.
The price of the chemical is too high, that a farmer will buy a chemical now, a sachet is 2,000. Imagine a farm of 10 hectares. How many cartons is going to use? At the end of the day, when you look at the laborer he will employ, and also the labor he will put in. Now, at the end of the day, if you get 30 bags, the profit there is not much.
We need experts to come and guide us more on how to produce the cocoa well. And we also lack fertilizers such as super grows and a lot of them to grow the cocoa well. And more to it, the exporters doesn't give us any support to make sure they grow the cocoa. The only thing they do is they come, they buy, and go away.
The flagging off ceremony was well attended by the traditional rulers, religious leaders, youths and women group, among other invited guests. The Nigerian Union of Journalists, Taraba State Council, led by Chairman Comrade Matthew Eliu Jen, visited the Federal Road Safety Corps Sector Command, RS 3.3. The delegation aimed to foster collaboration on road safety awareness campaigns. The initiative emphasized media-government partnership to educate citizens on responsible road use, accident prevention, and public safety. Both parties highlighted the importance of ongoing engagement, information dissemination, and community involvement in reducing traffic incidents. The visit reinforced the union's commitment to supporting FRSC objectives while amplifying awareness of national road safety standards. The meeting showcased the role of journalism in driving behavioral change and safer highways.
So when we learned that the state commander is also in town and Siduma, we felt that this collaborative effort should be extended to the sector command of the Federal Road Safety. We know how very important they've been in the state. We've seen how they've been trying to keep our roads safe. And we feel that journalists who have the duty of informing and educating and then entertaining the masses, we needed to come around to ensure that we collaborate with these bodies, to encourage them on their job, and to also ensure that the agencies in Taraba State, all the security agencies in Taraba State, work collaboratively with each other, and then journalists are there to unravel their business. Thank you.
The Adamawa State Police Command confirmed the arrest of 25-year-old Ishaka Hassan over the brutal killing of 5-year-old Abba Bashiru in Tigno, Lamurde local government area. Police from the Tingo division, led by the divisional police officer, acted promptly to apprehend him. Hassan allegedly confessed to collaborating with an accomplice who remains at large in killing the child and burying his body in a shallow grave. The arrest underscores swift police action and community vigilance in the state. Our correspondent, Ajoma Yusuf, has the details.
Hi everyone, my name is Ajoma Yusuf and I'm live here at the police headquarters, Yola, Adamawa State. A terrible news and a very pathetic story just happened of a little 5-year-old boy that has been murdered allegedly by a 25-year-old man. So today, I'm here to get the full details of what happened. Join me for this interesting story.
The Adamawa State Police Command has confirmed the arrest of a 26-year-old man, Ishaka Hassan, in connection with the brutal killing of a 5-year-old boy in Tikno, Lamurde local government area of Adamawa State. The case reported by the victim's mother, Hadiza Bashiru, stated that her 5-year-old son had gone missing after being last seen with Hassan, the alleged suspect. In an exclusive interview with the alleged suspect at the police headquarters, he confirmed collaborating with an accomplice who is currently on a run to kill the child and bury his body in a shallow grave.
Da ni da wani ɗaya ana ce masa Husaini, akwai wani anguwa can anguwan Dubai bakin irin kwari haka na inda ake ɗiban ruwa. A nan na samu yaro sai na ɗora su a ruwa haka, sai yaron sai na riƙe hannunsa haka muna tafiya da shi na ce zan aike sa. Sai muka tafi sai muka haɗu da shi Usaini ɗin sai ya ja ni. Sai ya kai mu can wani ɗakin da kango haka ba an gini amma ba a rufe kwano ba. Da muka shiga ciki sai ya fito da rubutu a aljihunsa irin goran faro haka, sai ya fito da shi. Da ya fito da shi shine sai ya ɗauko shi sai aka ba wa yaron. Da ya ba wa yaron nake tambayarsa wannan fa, sai ya ce min a'a ba damuwa, wannan shine zai sa ya fita da yaron ba tare da an sani ba ko kuma an kalle shi ba. Sai na ce to, shine sai aka ba yaron sai ya sha. Ruwa ne a ciki, ruwa ne a ciki. Sai aka ba yaron sai ya sha. To ni na fita kafin in dubo, irin ina duba mutane haka kar a zo a same mu a ciki. Na fita sai yarinyan wannan addan yaron sai suka gani kawai. Da suka gani sai suka yo kaina kawai sai aka kama ni. Hannu sai nake jawo ta, ina jawo ta sai nan muka samu gawan yaron. Shine sai aka ɗauke shi, sai aka ɗauke ni aka fita da ni aka kawo ni Numan. Aka tafi da ni. Aka na ɗauko gawan, ni na ɗauki gawan a hannuna sai na zo da ita nan wajensu. Shine suka dai duk abin da za a yi sai aka dai a wajen aka kawo ni a nan wannan Numan.
In an interview with the Command Public Relations Officer, SP Suleiman Yaya Unguroje, he revealed that the boys' remains were recovered and transported to a hospital for autopsy.
The command got report, and that report is an intelligent report that somebody was sighted with a child that was declared missing by the parents. And it happens in Tikno area of Lamurde local government. So when the information got to police, the commissioner of police, who is operating an open door policy, decided now to examine the statement very well and directed that the last person seen with that 5-year-old boy should be traced. So in the course of doing that, the divisional police officer Tikno led an intelligence-led operations leading to his arrest. And immediately he was apprehended. He was subjected to investigations. In the course of that, he confessed voluntarily that he knows where the missing child was killed and buried. So he took police and some medical experts to the shallow grave, and luckily the corpse was exhumed by the same suspect at hand. In the course of investigations, he further added that actually it was himself and one other that is known at large that were instructed by at least somebody who is a resident somewhere outside Adamawa State, which I don't consider it wise to mention because it will preempt investigation, that send them with a motive to bring a child of 5 years or below. And luckily, he gave them some content of concoctions which they applied by giving the child to take. Immediately, he became unconscious, and that makes them to feel discouraged because they were to take him like that to the month according to their statement. Unfortunately, after taking the concoctions, they discovered that he died, and they decided to bury him in that aspect.
Unguroje, however, added that the Adamawa State Police Commissioner, Dankombo Maurice, has directed the State Criminal Investigation Department to take over the investigation and intensify effort to apprehend the fleeing suspects.
In Lagos State, police arrested 23 suspected cultists linked to the killing of 3 individuals in the Lekki Aja area. Command spokesperson CSP Benjamin Hudayin confirmed the arrest in a statement, emphasizing the command's determination to tackle violent gang and organized crime. The operation demonstrates heightened law enforcement measures, enhanced intelligence gathering, and the commitment of maintaining public safety across the state. It also reflects collaborative efforts among security agencies to curb criminal activities in Lagos, safeguarding residents while investigating broader network that may be behind violent cultism incidents. Governor Umar Diko Rada led a Katsina State delegation to meet President Bola Tinubu over rising bandit attack. The president ordered immediate reinforcement of security, deploying advanced military hardware and drones, and emphasized reviewing strategies with daily operational updates. He endorsed creating a decentralized state police force for local intelligence, condemning politicization of policing. Tinubu pledged citizens' protection. Governor Rada thanked him for support, including infrastructure projects. The meeting signaled strong commitment to addressing Katsina's insecurity, integrating local policing, and reforms with a federal intervention, while the press briefing reinforced transparency and assurance to citizens regarding measures to stabilize the security situation. During the Katsina delegation meeting,
as you are all aware, we have had recent incidences in Katsina in the last few days, and we felt that it is necessary for us to come and see Mr. President and share our sorrow with him and inform him of our challenges. And we decided to come along with our elders, very important and prominent people from all walks of life from the state, to share those information with Mr. President, and also to seek for his support and to seek for his assistance, so that we can live in peace and be able to move about doing our own activities in the state, as well as also to thank Mr. President for award of some contract for the rehabilitation and of some roads which are major in the state, and also to thank for Mr. President's intervention in supporting those projects with funds, so that people can benefit from those projects. And you are all aware that we had also an abandoned project with our airport, which we also plead with Mr. President to intervene so that we can have those projects completed. So in a short note, these are the issues there, and Mr. President has responded well, and he has noted all our concerns, and he has promised to promptly address the issues.
On security, sir,
on the security, Mr. President has committed himself that there is going to be increase in the number of troops that will be deployed in the state and assets for the military, and also he has promised intervention with air power, so that, and he also said he will intervene because the last time the Chief of Army Staff visited Katsina, he's promised to establish a battalion in the southern part of the state, and also there was a promise by the IG to establish a squadron of mobile policemen in the southern part of the state. And the President said he's going to intervene to make sure that it quickly take effect.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you very much. Okay,
during the Katsina delegation meeting, President Bola Tinubu pressed the late President Muhammadu Buhari, stating he left Nigeria with a legacy of resilience and success. Tinubu emphasized that Buhari's stewardship ensured a functional political system without leaving the country in ruin. The president's remark highlighted continuity in governance and national stability, reinforcing confidence in ongoing security and development efforts. By recalling Buhari's accomplishment, Tinubu sought to inspire government agencies and the public to uphold integrity, resilience, and effective leadership. The statement also reinforced the federal administration's commitment to addressing current national challenges while acknowledging the achievements of previous leadership.
Senator Nasri Sonny Sangodara, former Governor Right Honorable Aminu Bello Masari, Dr. Umar Mutalab, I've listened to you. It's a joy. I'm in the family meeting. That's the way I feel it. And yes, the time we lost our brother, give me credit. It's a loss to all of us. But that is the will of God Almighty. But he has left a good will. He didn't hand over a country defeated, a country in ruin, a political structure battered. Left a legacy of success. That is the most important thing. We just have to continue to pray that may Almighty Allah grant him Al-Jannah Firdaus and grant the rest of us the ability to stand any storm and push Nigeria forward, not to look back in sorrow, but move forward in success.
The Independent National Electoral Commission and the National Identity Management Commission are deepening collaboration to harmonize identity and voters registration across Nigeria. During a courtesy visit to INEC headquarters in Abuja, INEC Chairman Professor Mahmood Yakubu praised their combined biometric databases as the largest in the country. Citizens without national identification numbers can now register simultaneously for NIN and voters card, following a successful pilot in Anambra State. NIMSI Director General Obisoye Koka Odusote reaffirms the agency's commitment, emphasizing that the partnership improves governance, accountability, and inclusive access to electoral and public services nationwide. Hundreds of residents, including men, women, and children, staged a mass protest in Shagari local government area, Sokoto State, blocking the Sokoto-Lagos highway. They decried worsening bandit attacks that have left many local governments under criminal control, causing displacement, devastation, and growing hopelessness. Protesters demanded government intervention, warning that persistent insecurity threatens livelihood, education, and community safety. The demonstration underscored citizens' frustration with ineffective responses and highlighted the urgent need for robust security measures. Local authorities were urged to coordinate with federal security agencies to restore peace, protect residents, and prevent further escalation of violence in the affected communities. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar condemned the Bola Tinubu-led administration over worsening insecurity, particularly in Kwara State, Patije local government area, where bandits sacked communities. In a statement on Tuesday, he described the government's failure to protect citizens as monumental, warning that violence in north-central Nigeria has escalated alarming level. Article's critic highlights growing public concern over the proliferation of armed gangs, inadequate policing, and increasing displacement of residents. He urged authorities to adopt stronger security measures to restore public confidence. His comment reflects the need for urgent intervention to address rising banditry and safeguard vulnerable communities nationwide. Troops of the Nigerian Army conducted coordinated operations nationwide, killing scores of terrorists and arresting 15 others. Operations also rescued 15 kidnapped victims. According to a military source, the onslaught conducted from August 29 to 31st targeted multiple criminal enclaves, dismantling terror cells and disrupting their network. Authorities emphasize intelligence-driven strategies, coordination with local law enforcement, and timely intervention to ensure civilian safety. The successful operation demonstrates ongoing federal commitment to combating terrorism, securing communities, and restoring peace. The military urged continued community cooperation and intelligence sharing to prevent reassurance and ensure sustained security gains across Nigeria. Operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency in Kano State arrested a 37-year-old man transporting 8,000 bottles of Akus Kura, a herbal mixture suspected to contain harmful substances, alongside 48 blocks of cannabis sativa. The arrest occurred at Gada Tubarwa on the Zaria-Kano Road during a trailer inspection carrying tricycles from Lagos to Maiduguri, with drugs counsel beneath the vehicle. The NDLEA confirmed both the suspect and exhibit are in custody pending laboratory analysis. The agency continued its nationwide crackdown, having arrested over 1,300 suspects and seized 1.3 million kilograms of illicit substances in 7 months. Lagos State Police Command arrested 23 suspected cultists linked to the killing of 3 people in Lekki Ajah Command. The spokesperson, CSP Benjamin Hudayin, confirmed the arrest in a statement on Tuesday. Authorities emphasized proactive policing, intelligence gathering, and community engagement in curbing organized crime. The suspects are in custody for further investigation, and police warn against involvement in violent secret cult activities. The operation reflects the state's intensified effort to secure urban areas, restore public confidence, and prevent criminal networks from threatening social order. Authorities urge citizens to cooperate with law enforcement for a safer Lagos. Let's take a brief commercial break. We'll be right back with more exciting updates on Super Media Television. Please don't go away.
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Taraba Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and JSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Taraba Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464 or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Taraba Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Taraba Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
Welcome back. On international news, Israeli Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich has announced plans to annex significant portion of West Bank, aiming to claim the maximum territory possible. He revealed that detailed maps are being prepared and urged Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to approve the proposal. The plan has raised concern among Palestinians and international observers, who warn that unilateral annexation could escalate tension and undermine peace efforts. Smotrich, a leading figure in Israel's far-right bloc, has long advocated for settlement expansion. Analysts say his push for annexation signals a potential intensification of Israel's control over contested territories, highlighting regional brutality. Business news. The Dangote refinery has shipped its first petrol cargo to the United States, marking a significant new chapter in Nigeria's threat of refined products. Data from global analytic firm and market sources confirm the development. The ship, Gemini Pearls, loaded about 300,000 barrels of gasoline from the refinery in Lekki on August 26. It is now headed towards the United States, with potential plans to offload at the port of New York or New Jersey. This development represents the first Nigerian petrol shipment to the United States, although Dangote has previously sent several consignments from West Africa in June and July. The refinery dispatched 3 LR2 cargoes, with 2 headed to the Middle East Gulf and 1 to Singapore. Analysts suggest that the recent shipment likely indicates an arbitrage strategy, as the prices for RBOB gasoline on the U.S. Atlantic coast have surged, while stockpiles in Part 1 East Coast continues to be limited. In the related economic news, Nigerian-born entrepreneur Osazwa Bazua, popularly known as Bazu, has successfully expanded his restaurant brand, Shekara, into Europe, earning global recognition for promoting Nigerians' cuisine and culture. With over 20 years of experience in food and hospitality, Bazuye sees this milestone as an opportunity to showcase Nigerians' tradition on the international stage. The restaurant's debut in United Kingdom has been met with as a theatric reception, highlighting growing interest in African culinary experiences. Bazuye credits the Nigerian diaspora and African youthful population for fueling demand, as he pursues a long-term vision of taking Shakara and Nigerian culture worldwide. On entertainment news, Nigerian TikTok star Habib Hamzat Adelaja, popularly known as Pella, has celebrated a major career milestone with the acquisition of a new home in Lagos State, rising to fame in 2023 for his wealthy and unique streaming style. Pella now commands over 17 million followers and 464 million likes on TikTok, solidifying his status as one of Africa's top digital influencers. The content creator, who holds the record for the continent's most viewed live stream, expressed gratitude to God and his fans for supporting his journey, describing his new residence as a space where he can fully express himself without landlord constraints. On Sport News, Lagos State will host Africa's first ever E1 Series Electric Boat Racing Championship on October 4th to 5th, 2025. The event, announced at a press briefing by EI Chief Executive Officer Radi Basso, highlights Lagos' global sporting and sustainable innovation credentials. Deputy Chief of Staff Sam Egbugbe described it as an opportunity to boost tourism investment and economic growth, while Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture Toke Benson Awoyinka and Transportation Oluwaseun Osiemi urged local artisans and stakeholders to leverage the event's opportunity. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu affirms Lagos' readiness to lead in clean energy, innovative marine transport, and global sporting engagement under the Teams Plus Development agenda. As we wrap up tonight's broadcast, here is a quick recap of today's top stories. In Taraba State, Akreza launched a 2-day workshop on grievance redress and gender-based violence, while in Adamawa, police arrest a man over the killing of a child in Tingno. At the national level, President Bola Tinubu has ordered security reinforcement and deployment of drones to tackle bandit attack in Katsina. On the international scene, Israeli Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich is pushing plans to annex part of the West Bank. And in business, Dangote Refinery has shipped its first petrol cargo to the United States as Nigerian restaurant Bazu takes the Shakara brand global with an expansion into the United Kingdom. From the entertainment world, TikTok star Pella has marked a milestone by celebrating his new home in Lagos. And in sport, Lagos is set to host Africa's first electric boat racing championship under Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's Theme Plus agenda. Stay tuned for more breaking news and entertainment on Sun TV. I am Bridget James. Thank you for joining us tonight. From everyone in the newsroom, we wish you peace, progress, and purpose. Thank you and good night.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride, your way.